Hello boys and girls, this is Revit Magic and Tricks. In the last video we talked about what all types of walls exist in Revit, exactly what all walls can be drawn. In today's video we will see how to edit existing types of wall or create a new one. Okay, when we enter the Revit, we go to the tab Architecture and then click to the wall. And now on the left side you can see the properties for that wall. Here is a list of all wall types that were inserted when we choose the architectural template when entering Revit. Now we're gonna select generic 150 millimeters and select edit type. What we have now, this is a type properties for that wall. Here we have a family name of that wall, that is a basic wall, and the type of that family is a generic 150 millimeters. Here is all family and all types what we have in this project insert when we choose the architectural template. Here I go back to the basic wall and generic. Here we have a type parameters, a parameter and a value. The type parameters is split to some of the groups. We have constructions. In the construction we have a structure, that is how we set the layer of our wall, the wrapping at inserts and the wrapping the ends. What is that? If we have, that is, see here, I'm sorry, here when we have openings like doors and windows, we can wrap that finish layer on our wall to go insert to that opening, like on the 2, 3 and 4 example. That's also we have if we want to go to the end of the wall. Here we have a width, it is an automatic parameter, and we can set that from the structure edit. We have here a function. The wall can be interior, exterior, foundation, retaining, soffit and core shaft. Here we have a graphics, a coarse scale fill pattern. What is a coarse scale? If we choose this some solid fill and some color, I don't know, maybe green, go to apply and OK. When we draw our wall, we just click and draw them, and now we can see that wall is in the fine is like this, but when go to the course, they took to the green how we set. You maybe better look for some of that wall who have some of layers. If I click here, you can see these diagonal red lines. If I click here, go to the edit, I set that wall for coarse scale to the diagonal down 1.5 millimeters and across scale color red. But if I go here and define, now the Revit gives us all layers of that wall. If I click here, go to edit type, now you can see here the structural material that is also automatic parameter we can set from the edit structure, and analytical properties. You have here that, and you have identity data for type of image, keynote model, and so on, like cost or anything like that. Now we go to if we want to create a new type of our wall, go here, generic, and set to generic 150, and then go to duplicate, and we have here two names that wall. We are gonna name it like wall 1, okay, and then in the structure value in this edit, go to edit. What we see here, you can see a preview of our new basic wall. Family is a basic wall, type is a wall 1, total thickness is 150 millimeters, resistance is 0, thermal mass 0. Why is that? Because we don't have any material here. What we have here, we have an interior side and exterior side of our wall. In that we have a core boundary. The core boundary is boundary of structure elements of the wall. Behind the core boundary is a finish layer of our wall. We can now insert more of the layers. Just go to insert, and now we can set that here or in core boundary, or here to interior side. When what is the function of layers? We have a structure, substrate, thermal and air layer, finish 1 for exterior side and finish 2 for interior side, and membrane layer. All of these functions must have the thickness, but the membrane layer is not have a thickness. The thickness for membrane layer is 0. Here we have a material. We're gonna talk about that in some of the next video. Here we have a thickness for this is 150 millimeters. We can set this for, I don't know, 100 millimeters, and set to up to go to exterior side. Now you can see this green line is a core boundary, and then go to the thermal layer and add one more layer. Go to finish. This thickness I don't know, 30 millimeters, and here insert down and add finish to 30 millimeters. Now we can see here the total thickness is 310 millimeters. Here we set if we want wrap or no, here, what is a structural material? You must know that if we have more than one element, only one of that element, only one material is gonna be a structural material, and we see that what is this? They say a zero thickness layer, because I have here a zero thickness. They don't wanna create this wall, so just delete this and now go to OK, and this is materials and finishes structural material. That is when we selected some element and say that material of that element is a structural material. Now here we set the wrapping of our wall at insert for exterior, interior, or both. That is insert for, that is the wrapping for doors and windows. And if we have wrapping of the ends, like his exterior or interior, you can see here. What we have here is the modify vertical structure. Now we can't select that button, but when we go here and in the view plane go to the section, now we have all these edits. Okay, what we have here, the first edit is modify. When we click the modify, we can now see that we can modify every split edge for every this layer of walls. When we click here and go to unlock this, and maybe click here and unlock this and go to OK, now we can see here that two layers are unlocked for his height, and we can stretch them to the bottom or top. That is all the same wall, but these two layers can modify now. When we go to edit again, and here we have here a split region and merge region. This is a two materials. This is a finish and this is a thermal air layer. If we want to, this finish layer goes like this and goes like this, like L profile, we're gonna go to the split region, and here just bring your mouse to the line and click, and then go to the merge regions and click to this line, and now this is all a finish material. If we want this go up, then we can go to the modify, click to the line and set 100 millimeters. And when we click here to assign layers, now we can see this is a one layer and the thickness is a variable. And here we have two options more, the sweeps and reveals. If we go to the sweeps, we here can add a wall sweeps by the profile. We can go to add and we choose some of the profile, something like parapet cap, materials, distance from, distance and distance from we go to the node base, go to top, distance is 0, go to side to exterior, offset is 0, setback 0, cuts wall yes, cuttable maybe not, apply, OK. And now you can see here we have these cap sweeps. What is that? If we go to OK, we can see here we have the sweep along the wall path. If we want to add more, just click on the wall, edit type, edit, view, and go to the sweeps, go to the add, and choose another profile, go to from base to distance 100, click apply. You can see here if we want to go outside, just go here and go to offset and set or something like that. We click OK. If we want the reveals, that is like the sweeps but the reverse, go to reveals, add profile, something like brick, and go to distance type 300, offset minus 100, I'm sorry, 100 to go inside, or maybe 50, and click OK. Add one more, one brick, distance 600, and this is a 50, and we said say OK, apply OK, and we have this. Thank you for watching. That is all for this lesson. In the next lesson we gonna talk about how to add here materials for every layer on this wall. If you like this video, please subscribe and get a like on the Facebook and Instagram page, and see you next time.